Of course, you have tuned in once again in order to try and learn from my greatness, which I will display for you. Your attempt to try and improve yourself in the game is honorable, and if you watch my Unicom gameplay, perhaps you will eventually become just almost an inkling of as great as I am, and I will do it in the worst tank in the game for this mode, with no premium ammo and no consumables. No premium consumables, unlike some British CCs, which will play the overpowered tanks and shoot nothing but gold ammo and equip their tanks full gold and premium consumables, losing 50, 60, 100,000 credits per game as they struggle to try and gain your affection in their desperate attempt to try and make you like them and accept them, when really they're simply compensating for the fact that they have very small penis, baby-sized in fact. We will do it with just regular ammo, and we will show you how to just simply win the game easily in the weakest tank with the lowest DPM, with no premium consumables and no gold. Because in fact, some of us have man-sized penises. The obvious tactic at the beginning of the game is to place myself into a position where the enemies do not expect me and simply deal out the damage while they flounder and play the game as they think it should be played, which is to move up and try and engage the teammates that I have, which are cowering now. And why not shoot him once and surprise him? Surprise! I am behind you. I have been detected, which makes my task a little bit harder now, but it's simply a matter of driving while I'm reloading and maybe highlight some enemies for my teammates and move into another position where I can take a cheeky shot at any foolish enemy who has not positioned himself accordingly. Like this hapless AMX who has no idea what's going on, I will just simply put one right in his derriere and continue to move. I'll let this TVP take a shot on me so that he feels like he's contributing to the game, when really what I've done is put him out of position so that he can't assist his teammates. And now I'll fire a warning shot at the bat chat, or just simply make him cower from his position. I will now bait him into shooting me while I get ready to engage these enemies. Why not just come in this direction here and urge the bat chat? Go ahead, Mr. Bat Chat, take a shot on me. No, you don't want to. You're too chicken. Well then, I will come here and shoot a super conqueror who does not expect me to be behind him. And the correct strategy now is to try and light some silly camping bat chats that could be in the back, which he is. Oh, with the TVP. Why don't you guys shoot me? And now that I've gone stealth and you are aiming, I will just carefully aim and pay you back. By giving up half my HP now, I've made the enemies feel overconfident, and they have the feeling that perhaps they could win this game if they simply take out the best player on the enemy team, which is me. So I will move into a position where I can make them pay for that folly. Perhaps pre-aim here and take a shot at this hapless AMX. And now the TV is probably very frustrated and is on his way to trying to deal with me. Unfortunately, does not realize that I'm already brewing a plan in my mind in order to deal with his recklessness as he comes. There he comes. Well, let's just take a shot on his teammate first because we have time. Let's do that, and then let's get ready for this silly, silly TVP as he tries to come and engage. A Manticore who is reloading. Yes, I know that he has 4 shots, but it's simply a matter here of sitting in this little alcove, reloading my gun, letting my teammate be the meat shield, and when the time is right, just take him out on the battlefield. And we have done that with a damaged gun, but that's okay because we can simply repair it in the repairable phenomenon that Wargaming has added. You can repair things much faster in this mode because things get damaged much faster. Trying to encourage baby-like players to load the larger repair and first aid kits, which I am not fooled into loading. No premium ammo and no premium consumables for me. It's simply a matter of just driving around in my Unicom strategy and approaching this hapless little conqueror and taking him out. Kill steal. I bounced the shot on the bat chat with my superbly angled turret, and now we'll just move in and steal another kill, as I have 3 heavy tanks trying to take out this enemy, but it's a matter of this light tank just moving in here and saying, excuse me, yes, I'll take it. And GG! That is how you win the game and carry your team. Make a mockery of everyone that's playing this game, and light the last enemy so that I can get the assistance on the last kill. Do it with no premium ammo, no premium consumables. Just me, Claus Kellerman, the Unicom, which hopefully you have learned from, and hopefully you will improve if you play the game exactly like I have displayed. And the enemy tanks do exactly what they did in this game, then perhaps you will achieve even a minute amount of the greatness which I have displayed. Or you can go watch babies running around spamming gold and losing credits, in their overpowered Russian tanks, which they prefer. But of course that would not be sport. Not sporty enough. It's simply a matter of choosing the weakest tank with no premium ammo and carrying the team regardless, using skill, ingenuity, map planning, strategy, and my large PP.
Speaking of large peepees, get a load of this, an IS-2S. Alex he's swinging the biggest dick in this game. He's the tier 7 fighting tier 5s in Paris. Because what else would you rather do in Paris? How you guys doing? Welcome back. Hope you're having a fantastic day. As this channel proceeds to refine its intros, it's always good to have a little bit of an intro to get everyone in the mood to enjoy some fantastic gameplay. We can do the commentary. We can describe exactly what's going on. We can learn something in this game. What are we going to learn? We're going to learn that if you're top tier in an overpowered premium tank, then you will win handily. It's not overpowered. It's just overpowered because it's top tier. Which came first, the chicken or the egg? If he was bottom tier, it would be an underpowered, slow, useless, pathetic tank that he has to deal with. But he is top tier, fighting tier 5s. What is a tier 5 going to do versus this tank? I'll tell you. I'll tell you what a tier 5 will do versus this tank. He will lose. That's what he will do. The only way he can lose this game is if his team of tier 5s is completely, utterly, totally useless. Which they will be. I'm just foreshadowing. His team is completely and totally, utterly useless. And that's the only way he could lose. But the fact that he does not lose, it's what is going to make this replay just so special. Okay? Have I laid out the groundwork here? Let's just, you don't have to aim. It's Russian, you're top tier, just do this. Yes, his teammates are completely and totally, utterly clueless and have no idea what they're doing. And they all have tiny little peepees, tier 5 peepees versus his big tier 7 peepee. So, this is the perfect situation. It's the perfect ingredients for that monster game, right? And I think I've mentioned this before. There's 3 ingredients. I believe there's 3 ingredients. Number 1, the enemy team must be a collection of clueless Muppets. It has to be. If the enemy team is formidable, it's very difficult to have a monster game. Number 2, your team must be a collection of utterly clueless simpletons. It has to be, because if you have a good team, you'll just steamroll them in 2 minutes. Now, you say, well, okay, so their team sucks, your team sucks, you must be the only hope, the only good player, the only one who performs. Then, you can compensate for the simpletons on your team and annihilate the Muppets on the enemy team. Which leads me to the 3rd ingredient. You have to at least have a clue. You have to be able to point your gun in the right direction. You have to have a little bit of luck, and you have to have at least the mental faculties to understand that you are playing a video game. And that you must point your gun at the enemies like this and press the trigger. If those 3 things come together, the sky is the limit. And those are the only 3 ingredients that are necessary in just having monster game. First ingredient, check. Second ingredient, check. Third ingredient, check. Enemy tank moves into position, stops, does not shoot. Sits still, lets you aim, does not move. After he's hit, he moves. Rinse and repeat. Let's see if this enemy does the same thing. Let's see if he moves into the line of fire. Yes, he does. Yeah, very good. Now you have not shown capability of the 3rd ingredient, which is to point your gun, aim and shoot. Now, okay, well, let's go back to ingredient number 1. Enemy sits in spot. Oh, he's losing it. He's a little bit... He's not quite enough ingredient 3. You have to use ingredient 3. It's your secret weapon. You must actually do something, and that is to back up like this, aim at the enemy, and take them off. Very good. The T-34 just did 82 damage to him. He has 746 HP, divided by 82. If that T-34 shoots him 12 more times, he could be in trouble. And he's winning 4-2, but he's losing on HP. Why? Because his team is a collection of clueless simpletons. He's got 3 kills, and the whole team combined has 1, which is a Jade Panther, so just shoot. Not the tracks. Never shoot the tracks. That's a Russian tank. They have special tracks. Right? You must shoot the turret of the KV-2. Or you must let the KV-2 shoot your T-20 teammate and then aim carefully. Let's see if that happens. Well, someone just fired their gun. Is the T-20 going to move into position to be shot? That's one of the ingredients in this. Okay, he's going to back up. Now, so far, I'd have to say you're not, the third ingredient, you're not really maximizing it. You're spending most of the game just staring at a pillar. Right? But I am looking at the minimap and I notice that half your team is in the north fighting nobody and getting nowhere. Most of the enemies are right in front of you. But you have a Cromwell. Take a shot. Oh, there you go. You have a Cromwell, a T-34-85, a J Panther, an SU-2122, and an M10 that are... Oh, and you let the opposing Russian tank shoot you, which is not smart. But Wargaming says, yes, you may hit the Churchill. Now things are getting a little bit hairy. He's deciding to retreat. Why are you retreating? You're supposed to carry this team. You're swinging the big dick in this map. You're the tier 7. Oh, one of your teammates has just exploded. There they go. They're dropping like flies. Go to the north. You only have 3, 4, 5. You only have 6 teammates in the north. They need help. There's 6 of your teammates fighting a Leo. They might need some help up there. And he decides not to help. He decides to let his teammates in the north flounder. He has to handle these 3 enemies that are moving up to fight a 25 TP. And TP meaning he's going to have to use the toilet paper after he poops his pants when all these enemies show up. There he goes. He's pooped his pants. And now it's just a matter of him fighting everybody while his teammates to the north just sit there and do nothing. That's part of the one of the ingredients. That's perfect. And there's a KV-2. Oh, you forgot to aim. And that is a KV-2R. He's still aiming. He's aimed for 18 seconds, and now he's bored and he's moved, so you can pull out. If the KV-2 stood there and aimed, he might have hit you. But after 18 seconds of aiming, he decided to move. He said, oh, maybe he's not there. He's disappeared from my map. Maybe he's gone. And your teammates in the north, there's still 6 of them there. There's six of them fighting the Leo. Well, the Leo's disappeared. The Leo's retreated, but the 6 of your team... Snap it. There you go. Little bit of an adjustment and a snap. Now the KV-2 is aiming. Is he going to hit your screen? He's aiming. And now that he's fully aimed, he backs up so that he can't shoot. Well done. That's good strategy for the KV-2. It's always good in a KV-2 to... When someone shoots and he's on a reload and you're in a KV-2, you move out and you aim, because it takes about 10 seconds. Once you're fully aimed and ready to shoot, move. And let the enemy that's reloaded his gun be ready. Oh, there you go. Right too far. Snap. Swing that turret around. Swing your partner around and round. There's the KV-2. No. Why not auto aim on the E25? Wargaming says yes, the auto aim hits. KV-2 only aimed for 12 seconds, not 14 seconds, so he missed, and you can just snap him and miss also, because why would you want to hit your shot? KV-2 takes 18 seconds to reload, so he had to rush that shot. Gives him time to destroy the T-34. And now I'm noticing that his teammates on the north are all gone. There were 6 of them fighting a Leo, and they've all disappeared. They're all dead. Why are they all dead? Ingredient number 2. Alright. Help? You will have no help. There's no one here to help you. There's an SU-2122 who is in a correct position, but will probably not help. You are fighting a formidable KV-2R, which means it's got more RNG than the regular one because it's more expensive. So it will probably hit its shots more often than the KV-2. So you have to be careful about that. And now all you can do is hope. Hope that the KV-2 shoots this SU-2122. And if he does that, then you can steal the kill. And, your teammates are still exploding. There goes the SU-2122. And he's noticed that the KV-2R is gone. He's disappeared. The KV-2R has vanished. No, there he is. And the KV-2R is now going to try and shoot him. Does not realize that you're here and you can just snap him. Was not enough to kill him, but Wargaming said yes. you can light him on fire and RNG him down. That's what R means in KV2R. Oh wait, the RNG went the wrong way. Well, sometimes you have to thank Wargaming. Sometimes you curse them and sometimes you thank them.
No matter how hard I try, they pull me back in. Snap it.
Stun snap hits true. Zoom. One of the only SPGs we've ever witnessed that propelled himself somewhere, and he actually got a shot onto him. The Grillet fired heat and did 326 damage. A heat-firing Grillet. He may be a British player. He's wearing a t-shirt right now that says, "Load the heat." Or is it "Load the gold"? I don't know. I don't own one. Now he has to go and find the M44, who has one kill. The M44 could easily kill him. The M44 is stealthy. The M44 aims quickly. The M44 could be hiding in a bush and simply needs to splash our hero, Alex, for 58 damage. Even a near miss will kill him. Unless Wargaming says it won't. But, generally speaking, even a near miss will kill him. So if he blunders into a stealthy little M44, someone who knows what he's doing, someone who's hiding in a bush near the cap maybe, then he will easily get killed. But alas, the M44 is not near the cap. The M44 has also propelled himself. 2 SPGs in this game that have both propelled themselves. And he has an SPG on his team who's propelling himself. I don't know why, but he's propelling himself. Now he has to move and reset the Leo and an M44. Well, the enemies have only put... Oh yes, they've put 2 in cap. They're both in cap. He does not have a long time. He has to get there, and he has to reset. But he will get detected. He will get detected by the Leo, who has good view range. And then, the Leo and the M44 will both be able to have a shot on him. And if one of them should hit, and one of them will do 58 damage, and I will have been trolling you this whole replay, and he will die like a Muppet and lose. And all this nonsense about ingredients will be for naught. And we will reveal him with the small PP that he actually has. But no!
We're done for. Everyone get out.
Have you been trolled? Let's stop it right there. Have you been trolled? Yes, you've been trolled. He has a small PP. He only got 9 kills. More kills than his whole team combined. But he lost the game. And so there.
Mama said Klaus's channel was like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get.
And I've proved my point, guys. I've proved my point. Those are the ingredients you need to have an epic game. Unfortunately, he did not have all the ingredients. Ingredient number 1. The enemy team must be a collection of simpletons. And in fact, they had a Leo that basically took out the whole northern flank of his team. And they had 2 SPGs that propelled themselves. And 1 SPG in particular that worked with his teammates that actually worked together. And in that case, it's impossible to have an amazing game. One of the ingredients was missing.
Much obliged.
He was lucky and played fairly well. His team was a collection of utter useless morons. But the enemy team had a couple of decent players that snatched victory from the jaws of defeat. I mean, they snatched the victory from the jaws of victory. They handed him defeat. And it all leads up to the crescendo, which we are witnessing right now. Okay? If Klaus Kellerman is going to feature a super gameplay on Paris map, it's certainly not going to be an overpowered, top-tier Russian pay-to-win tank. It's going to be a shitty German one. Alright? Tier 8. He's not top, well, he's tied for top tier. Try and say that 5 times quickly. He's tied for top tier. Tier 8 versus other tier 8s. And he's arrived, he's already losing. And now he takes his first shot. Boom. Oh, just beautiful when the sound of the German gun as it launches that shell towards the enemies. Of course, it's a very long reload. And he can just feather it through there. Just a beautiful. And now we're going to cheer for our true German hero, Ooh, if you'll look at the map now, let's pause it one second. Shall we pause it 1 second? Because everything on this channel is done for a purpose, right? Everything is selected. Everything is choreographed. Everything is thought out. Think about it, guys. Look at the map. It's the same. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players in the north on his team. One being an SPG, who's barely propelled himself, versus one nomad. What do you think the outcome of that northern battle is going to be? And look down here. The whole enemy team facing him. Huh? Huh? Where does Klaus Kellerman find these replays? How does he choreograph this together? How does he make these amazing coordinated content marvels? Huh? You ever thought of that? All right, here we go. He's side scraping for victory. Just pump it through. Pump it. Pump it with the ball. Just did it again. 3 shots, and he's got a kill. This guy is good on. He's got ingredient number 3, which is he knows where to point his gun and he knows what to do. A little bit of luck and some skill. I think this guy's got ingredient number 3, no problem. Look, he's gonna aim. Boom! Oh, he's got it, right? He's side scraping. He's almost hull down, right? He knows exactly what he's doing. So he's got ingredient number 3. What about ingredient number 1? Does he have a team of utter, clueless, pathetic, useless simpletons? Well, the ISM is surged forward. Yes, he's going to die. He's lost 783. His team is surging forward. He's got ingredient number 2 as well. I think his team is a collection of clueless simpletons. Yeah, one of his teammates pushing him. And what about ingredient number 1? Are the enemies complete and utter muppets? You know, I'd have to say not. I have to say the enemies, maybe he has his work cut out for him. Let's see, his teammates are surging into the low ground. And he's going to try and cover them from the crossfire they've driven themselves into by shooting this hapless little Emil that's retreating as he should. Now, does he get another shot on the Emil? Or does he get a shot on the SU? Ha! Ha! He shot the SU and bounced the Emil. This guy's up to 3,400 damage. Go, go, Germany! And he's waiting, he's going to pull out again, make himself a target, but he's got armor, and snap it! Ho, 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 ho. You like it like that? I know you like it like that. Now, what happened to the 6 teammates in the north? They're all gone. It's almost like deja vu all over again, guys. It's almost like deja vu all over again. Did you see that black cat? What did you see? I saw a black cat. He was there, and then he wasn't. And then he was there again. It's a glitch in the Matrix. The score is 8-8, and he lets him have it. He hits him first. And now he's taunting this WZ to shoot. Taunting him, look. I taunt you. Go ahead, shoot me. Jump on him. He taunts him into submission. He drove into... The teammate that was blocking you while he was alive is now blocking you while you're dead. Or while he's dead. And his teammates keep exploding. Ho ho ho. Taunt him one more time. Can he jump on him? Can he turn his big lumbering German behemoth of a hull? Boom! He taunted him for victory. How about that? Huh? 360-degree turn of taunting. He bounces the shot and snaps the kill shot. Here he goes. The slowest, lumbering lug on his team. Moves forward to try and get some more damage. Handicapped by his speed, his size. Everything in Wargaming's power to make this tank unbearable is on full display as he flounders slowly behind his teammates who now think they're so big. Oh, look at me, I can get the mop-up damage. I'll press 2 and have better shell velocity. As they all do that, he's forgot to look over there and shoot the T28. The T28 is over there. You've forgotten about him. There he is. He's right there. Yes. Oh, stop! Oh, he forgot. But he's going to shoot this guy. Boom. Now shoot the T28. You gonna go shoot the T28? Everyone's forgotten about the T28. The T28 has scurried past the whole team undetected. Even though he appeared on the minimap. Which enables him to take one more kill. But Wargaming says, no. You're not allowed to have that kill. You're German. What do you think this is? An IS-2S? This is a VK no play. No play VK. No hit. Hey, just aim your gun. You aim it, you gotta aim it. There he goes. His teammates have found the T28 Prototype. It took them 3 minutes, but they found him. And now, since they went to chase the T28 Prototype, is our hero now, on his own, versus this hull-down AP AMX-30, who has some speed, so he may have run away. But we must now clap for the upcoming victory that Lectit 01 from the TZA clan, shout out to you guys, is displayed for us in this monstrosity of a video which I've provided for you today. He goes in the cap just to let the enemy know that he's approaching. It's always good to give your enemies a warning of their impending doom. Here he comes. Oh, you were on the cap? Let me light myself on fire. And die. Victory. And that's all there is to it today, guys. That's all there is to it. You've learned everything you need to know about World of Tanks in this video. This video encompasses everything that's important about this game and everything that's important about my channel. It was a long, hard struggle putting this together. I did it in one take, actually. I had no notes, and I just made it up as I went. Yet it came out as a perfectly sculpted stew of ingredients bubbling together and producing the aroma, filling your computer area with the sweet smell of charisma and creativity on full display, as it was during the intro when I explained how to dominate on the battlefield without any premium ammo. I shall mention one more time. And I think I should stop now because because I need to have another coffee. I've only had 4. And this is what happens. You guys know, right? This is what happens when I have more than 3. One day I may even have 5. What would that video be like?